think I want to use this one. Oh, this. All right. These two came out. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Excuse me. All right, pants. Excuse me. Anyways, is that too TMI for you? Was that TMI for you? So I just pulled this out and it literally grabbed one of the cards we're gonna use for this general message. And let's see what's going on. All right. Don't do that. Get up in here, get up in here, get up in here. Let's do these Cash App live reads. Obviously, if you haven't been here before, my name is Msgs 7 and I am doing $4 Cash App reads. Any question? You do your love life, your career, general questions. So overall, you will get some sort of a message because I will do a general read. So something new I've been doing, I've just been picking up the cards and seeing what God wants us to talk about. I have so many messages for you guys. Get on the TikTok and on the Instagram if you want newer messages. Now, before I get into money, I see something about money I'm receiving. Let me put this right here. Let's save the best for last, right? So the first card that came out on the top of the deck. Owning my own vision about fun and romance. Oh yeah, by the way, YouTube, stop trying to make my voice sound distorted on here. Like, I got unlimited data. There's no reason why it should be any lagging. Hi, Mr. Wallace in the comment section. Who? So yeah, first card in the name of the deck. First card, name of the deck. There's something. Hey, for Fiesta. Hey, bro. Hi, bro. How are you? So there's something going on right now about your love life, extracurricular activities, dating. Very significant spiritual message about that. Owning my own vision about fun and romance. All right. This is a good one. This means that things are about to get good in your love life, in regards to your romantic life. But the thing about this card is more about your own morals, characteristics, what you value in regards to those things, in regards to those type of scenarios, in regards to romance, in regards to love, in regards to activities that have to do with sex. So it's like, don't worry about what anybody else got going on, what anybody else is saying. You said you love cars. Thank you. Give me one. Appreciate it. Now, I got a few faves. Let me tell you something. I'm not, without going too much into detail. Like, there's this particular zodiac of a person I previously would be talking about. Someone from my career, one of my career fields, basically. And this person, I had a dream about them like years before I met them, and it's like before I used to get mad at certain scenarios be going on with this person, but then thank you Wallace for subscribing. But yeah, I used to feel some type of way about this person in my career field, not because of like envy or jealousy, but because God was forewarning me about this person, and I was trying to figure out what it was. And after I was forewarned, like the person started acting some type of way, so I was just like, maybe I don't like this person, their behaviors. Fast forward. Thank you for Fiesta for subscribing. Yay! But anyways, long story short, at first I thought like the person came into my life to like cause some sort of false competition. I thought they came to my life to cause false competition. In a way, either either way, regardless. Then I started realizing like, oh, like, you like what the fuck I got going on? That's what's going on. I'm like, all right, because I didn't understand it at first. Like sometimes, like if I think somebody is weird or something is off about a situation, I'll just let that shit the fuck go. I do not care. Um, but I say all this to say, I have this car. Like like I have a dream. I have a dream car, and it's not necessarily whether I want to own the car. It's just like I told myself when I was going through something a few years back, and I was like, dang, like I'm going to be in one of these cars. Like this favorite car of mine, I'm going to be in one of these cars. And literally right when I came into a really good blessing, it took time to get to this blessing too. It took a lot of I don't know how to explain it. Like it took a minute to get there. Like the first thing I did on arrival to my blessing is like I had called an Uber, and the Uber was the exact car that my dream car that I was being chauffeured in. I was just like, so it could be a situation like that going on. Um, I only brought that story up because like this woman in my career field who I thought like was trying to cause false competition, she ended up leaving a scenario that works for my self betterment. Howsoever, like when she left, I saw her and she was sitting in like my dream car, and I was just like, but not like she was actually driving the car like in passenger. I'm just like, I'm like it's something about like your ops, your enemies, or regardless if they really are ops or not. They're like people who want to be like you, people who admire you, like they just want to be like you. They want to, they like, it's like somebody wouldn't even be interested in what you like if you wasn't you type of situation. Something like that going on. I don't know, but that's giving third party energy, and I'm not trying to stay in third party energy. Grab your man, grab your woman, be happy. Own your own vision about fun and romance. Don't let no third parties try to interfere or bring illusions into the situation. You know, I just did like a vlog based on like dating, and it's very transformative because I'm somebody who likes to keep my love life private to myself. But as I've experienced as I've experienced dating, and not even just me experiencing dating, I've experienced watching others' experiences, and the topic of like I'm somebody that got to see physical disputes with my like people around me previously who were in relationships. So like I always knew that's like my big nana. Like I'm not an advocate for domestic violence. So like me and my own personal preference has always been that fact that I don't like to discuss my love life really with people because I just always be feeling like people always trying to do something. Now I don't give a fuck. Like in like vlogging, my experience is like very transformative because it's like how do I explain it? How do I explain it? It's very transformative because it's just like I want to use the right words. Basically, I understand like I don't like discussing everything about like my love life, howsoever, based on my placement, my birth charts, like I'm allowed to do so. It's actually I'm actually my man type of female. So by birth. So once I realized I was like doing like low key like reverse psychology, like oh don't tell everybody about your love life and stuff like that because then it gives like this false isolation thing. And I'm just like, oh, and that's why I brought up the topic of like seeing other people's experiences in like domestic abuse. Even though domestic abuse is more physical, there's other forms of abuse, and it's like, don't abuse yourself by keeping quiet or thinking small or ain't nothing wrong with that. But like just don't limit yourself if you're not the type to be limited. Basically, angel money, like God got some guidance for you. is coming in. So these four cards came out. So let's get a general scenario. So the spiritual message from God is owning your own vision about fun and romance. So God wants you to know in regards to love life, romance, good, having fun, do what you want to do, cool, angel money, something about a gift, or you learning something, or yeah, something about a gift or you learning something very significant. Ninth house placement very significant. Four sources of power. Four sources of power. Legitimate, cohesive, expert, and referent. All right. In regard to your ninth house placement, all right. So where would romance be in the birth chart? Your Venus. Romance would be your Venus, your Pluto. Seventh house placement. Ninth house has to do with philosophy, gifts, your ideals, skills, gifts, what you're blessed with. And then it's legitimate, cohesive, expert, referent. These are in regards to the four sources of power in regards to businesses. Your love life coincides with the career field that you're in. Um, I'm seeing two different things. You could either work in a similar or the same career field as your significant other. And you know, in how do I say this? In corporate America, dating within the company is sometimes frowned upon. I don't know. Is that an old stereotype? When you date within a company or something to that extent, something like that could be going on. But it's like fuck it. But then there's another scenario where gender roles is very significant in regards to your love life. Um, Take the message that resonates. Vice versa, you or somebody else. I said you or somebody else. You or your partner could be figuring out gender roles, or at least one of you guys. That is interesting because legitimate is the head boss that one must report and comply with. Cohesive controls punishment. Experts are knowledgeable. Referent is a relatable boss. All right, I'm seeing where this is going. So, in regards to gender role dynamics and your romantic relationship, it's like you and your partner are navigating in regards of like me personally, my own personal body, let a man lead. Howsoever, there's certain different dynamics within a relationship, even if a man leads. So it's like I guess like who's wearing the pants in the relationship. Communication styles is very significant. Something about not good cop, bad cop scenario, but like figuratively speaking, like if vice versa, any partner in this romantic relationship does anything that is deemed punishable, who's the softy? Who's the one who actually stands 10 toes and be like, no, you didn't. I ain't like what you did. Let me. Ooh. Overall, somebody's a boss. Something about dating a businessman or something like that. Like this is very interesting. It's giving like even though I didn't pull the cards, it's giving fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's giving masculine, feminine. I don't know if the man is masculine, the woman is feminine, or the woman is masculine and the man is feminine in this dynamic of a relationship. I don't know what is going on with that. It could be something about it might not be feminine, masculine. It could be the environment of the career field that's similar to or you and your partner works in, and it's like y'all just navigating. There's something about gender roles. Somebody might act more feminine or masculine than the other. I'm always in good health. I am healthy. That's good. That that's good. A gift. control, a gift in regards of being controlling, but it's in regards of health. Sixth house placement. Something about, I don't know if you and your partner or one of your partners or vice versa. Somebody, number four, very significant. Let's see. I'm seeing something right now, and I don't know what the fuck. 1, 2, 4. 124. That's significant. First house, second house, fourth house placements. Your personality, value, finances, self worth, family, mother figure. Someone might be trying to take the next step to make you a mommy. And I just seen somebody say so. There's something about it within this relationship. Either like one partner works in the health field, or like there might be one person in the relationship who's advocating for a healthier lifestyle, and it could be viewed as controlling or demanding. But if if you have a significant other and they're very health conscious, and they even taking initiative to like join you in on the health journey, like consider yourself blessed because some people just don't get, you know. So like as long as it's not like too controlling, like I'm sorry, like I don't even know what wheatgrass. I don't know why I just came up. I don't even know what wheatgrass tastes like. But you know, if you it like at least if you're gonna put somebody on a health journey, make sure the food is tasty or something. I don't know if there's an issue, but I don't see nothing about the issue. Thank you, God, for the physical cash provided from my spiritual bank. Amen. I receive it. Come in here, guys. $4 cash app reads. If you like a $4 question asked, answered, you can ask in the comment section after you send the cash app, or you can send it through the cash app. Howsoever, the cash app reads are general reads, love life, career, any question you like. Now, let's get to the general message. After I finish reading these cards, the reading is over. So if you like this $4 cash app read, please send them in. Now the first card, I actually pulled these cards first, but like it pulled the card for me. Like I told you I was gonna do like these random channel messages for the general reads just to be up in the energy, and it seems to be a love message that came out today, and it's right on topic because I didn't shuffle the cards. They just came out like this. Wow, look like looking good. Do we have our first love message live read? Somebody is focused or paying attention to your body. Somebody's focused on or paying attention to your body. All right. I'm sorry. I'm just so happy I did my makeup today. Really, the eye makeup is just giving. And I got like the colors, if you can see. Isn't that so cute? Anywho, so like general love message we're gonna talk about right now. After I read these cards, the $4 cash app read is gonna be over. I'm gonna be finished with the general messages. Get those cash app reads in now. So the first card that came out before the card is even to be read is merchandise your market. Now this has more to do like with retail, business, entrepreneurship, big business, small business. Hmm. Left, right. Somebody doesn't want you to go somewhere. I'm hearing like somebody don't want you to leave them or something like that. Oh, before I even read the general message, let me tell you what happened today. Let me tell you what happened today. No bullshit. Fuck out of here. Negativity. So there's a tarot reader. There's a tarot reader in the year, I want to say 2020, that supposedly is a Libra. I spoke about it. You can go watch the Tarotland messages if you want to. If you're bored, or you can go watch that very lively messages. When I was into tarot a few years ago, like, I'm not too much into tarot now, but like when I was introduced to tarot, I had got a reading from one of these a Libra tarot reader. She told me that I had a Libra sister sign zodiac. Before I even knew what sister sign zodiac is. If you don't know what sister sign zodiac is, that's just somebody who had the same zodiac as you. I have Libra in my chart. If you don't know, tip or hint, I'm not saying nothing bad about Libras. But Libra in the birth chart, it really, really benefits where Libra is in your birth chart, bitch. Tip or hint. Like, Libra sun were aspected other than your sun, like moon or rising. Bitch. So, yeah, so she told me the Libra told me that there was a Libra sister sign zodiac that was trying to, like, spiritually attack me, negatively attack me years ago, right? So, even hearing that message, I had came into another Libra tarot reader, but she was more local. She was local, and she wanted to befriend me, but while she was trying to befriend me, I already peeped the weird shit with my discernment. I was like, no. Then I realized, like, it's so interesting because I wasn't doing intuitive messages then. I grew up spiritual, Christian based, so it's like a lot of stuff I already knew. So like that's why tarot intrigued me like that then. I'm not even that wasn't even in that women's career field. Still not technically because no pun intended, I don't do tarot. It took a couple years for me to realize like that bitch was just an envious of my life. And this interesting cycle that happens to my opposite enemy. So when I seen one of the scenarios play out with that woman, I was like, oh, all right. So I'm thinking, I'm like, all right, it was that bitch. I'm like, all right, cool. Got it about it. But today, bitch, today, like, I randomly was just like on social media, and this person picture just popped up out of nowhere, or like their name. No, I was on social media scrolling, and like I guess I had seen somebody or something. It reminded me of somebody else that's a Libra. Came in contact with another Libra a few years ago. Everybody I'm mentioning right now in regards to this moral of a story time, all Libras. Sun sign placements. Mind you, I have a prominent Libra placement, not sun. Came in contact with another Libra a few more years after that, like maybe two years after, like 20. No, like around that 2020. Yeah, I met the Libra, and got rid of that one because she was moving weird too. It's like she found out once she found out I was into like then when I first was into tarot. She wanted to get into tarot, and even though I was like basically like entryway beginner into spirituality, then I knew certain stuff because I have a spiritual background and I grew up Christian, and it's just certain things I know because I'm foreign. This was the African American Libra. The first Libra African. The first Libra tarot reader was African. The second Libra tarot reader Haitian. The Libra I'm talking about now, I was just when I previously was working my 9 to 5. She's African American. When she seen I was into tarot, now she want to get into tarot because she just wanted to emulate and be like me, and not like actually be me. God forbid, but like she just like what I had going on. I don't know if, what her personal reason was. She started getting tarot. I told her, I said, don't look up this. I was like, don't look up this. Don't go looking into that. Matter of fact, you want to watch tarot? I recommend you who to watch. She didn't take heed of nothing I said. That got her up out of here. So today, I'm scrolling on social media, and I see something that remind me of somebody else, the Libra, the African American, and then God just started saying this person name first. God told me somebody first and last name, and that's not like, oh my gosh, God told you somebody first and last name. You probably already knew their first and last name. No. This is what you need to understand. God told me this person first and last name, and this is somebody I used to work a 9 to 5 with, like like 2000 and like maybe like dang, when was that? Maybe like 2016, 17. It's 2026, bitch. God was telling me somebody first and last name, like randomly. God told me somebody first and last name from like 2017, 2016, 2018, some type shit like that. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. So I like because like how God communicates with me. Like when God do certain shit like that, I was like, all right, let me go check out this bitch page, and I can say it like that because backstory. I was working um at a really cool place. Well, I was working at 9 to 5, but it gets better. So like I was working previously at a 9 to 5, and I met this woman, and it was like it was random. Like she randomly just started wanting to be my friend, and I was just like, wow, I'm like, all right. But then like one day, my discernment was like, don't talk to her, whatever the case may be. So I left that 9 to 5. I started pursuing my career in music. When I pursued my career in music, I was trying to network and stuff like that. And while trying to network and see what's going on locally, come to find out the girl that I used to work at 9 to 5 with, she randomly at the same time when I first started professionally doing music, she just blew up, and like locally she was like the hottest thing, and people was like really into her music stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not, mind you, I could have been like on some, oh, like this bitch, she didn't tell me, and we would have, and oh, I should have been her friend. I ain't come on that type of time. That's not what I'm thinking. I'm just like, me the way I be thinking, it is so cute to me now because like I know everybody don't think that way, and it's just like I pride myself on like. Soon as I was like, oh, like she's an emerging artist. She's doing good at the time previously. The first thing that came to my mind is like, it's such a small world. This is how I be just walking around life. Like it's such a small world. You never know who you come in contact with. I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe I'll see her again one day. This is previously, not now. Oh, maybe I'll see her again one day, and this and the third, and this, like, I'm thinking good things. I'm like, oh, that's so good for her, and that's inspiring to me. That's how I just be thinking. Haven't seen the bitch since. Now, why am I saying all these good things, but at the same time saying like talking shit about this bitch Loki? I'm gonna tell you why. So like that woman I just mentioned who I used to work with, I went to her page. I haven't seen this woman in years since I worked with her at the 9 to 5. Not even after I got into music professionally. Go on her page. Now this is somebody whose name been coming up, keep coming up, keep coming up, keep coming up, until like one person I came in contact with this woman's ex boyfriend, random as fuck. I came in contact with this Libra's ex boyfriend. This is what I'm talking about now. And I'm just like small world. But that was just like I I heard you. You hush your mouth. Thank you. But thank you. uh so yeah, so long story short, I came in contact with her ex boyfriend. Her ex boyfriend peep game. You see how soon as everything was chill. So I was like, I came in contact with this woman's ex boyfriend. All this extra shit just started happening. Like someone got kicked out of a situation. Not me. Maybe that's like my. Maybe I have like a karmic contract with. I technically I does. I have a karmic contract with Libras, and my karmic contract entitles me to have spiritual and physical justice all the time. I love my birth chart. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter if you try to do me wrong. It don't matter how long it takes, bitch. God gonna get that for me. Like I'm not. Like, I'm so for real. So, anyways, so like I haven't talked to this woman. I only spoke to her only a few times. We wasn't besties, nothing like that. We did not hang out outside of work, nothing, bitch. Mind you, like I said, the first Libra I was talking to was a tarot reader. And she told me, yeah, oh, there's Libra sister sign zodiac. They try to do something negative to you. And like for a few years now, like it's been years, it's like since like 2019, 2020, since I got that message. I'm just like, where's this Libra at? Where's this Libra at? Rah! That's like how I'm coming, and like I just kind of like stop giving a fuck about it because it's just like the enemy likes to hide their hand. Until today, God said this person first and last name. I go onto this bitch page. She don't. She not in the career field of music. She doing tarot, and then as I'm like, I didn't even go searching through the page. Once I see she do tarot, I'm like, all right. Then like the energy started getting interesting. It's like I could feel this bitch like I couldn't even explain. It's like this bitch was like hovering on top of me, like breathing or something. Like that was like the energetic field. Like she was trying. Like that's somebody going out their way to be in my energetic field, and I don't or they don't fuck with me. So I'm like, oh, all right, blockity block 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 block. I don't got time for nobody blocking my blessings. I don't give a fuck. Anybody in your family and ooh, anybody in your family and my family will tell you, bitch. I do not play that shit. I do not like any blessings being blocked or try. They can't, but like I don't like the fact. It's like it's shit that don't be necessary. I don't care for. I don't care for it. So while I'm giving y'all this chill message, because it just came to mind just now. So now I know what the person was doing behind my back. Because the person who gave me the message telling me that the Libra was doing something against me. It's 2026 now, so like 5, 6 years ago. When I got that message 5, 6 years ago, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm like, got me looking at every Libra like, But what it was the point of contact that this enemy would try to do. The enemy tried to use. I always tell you, don't be a vessel for the enemy. The enemy will always try to use somebody as a middleman to go against you instead of trying to do it themselves. If the enemy try to do something against you themselves, I mean they big bold, bitch. They big bold. But usually enemies do not come directly. They always try to send like you know representatives of themselves. That's the funny part. So yeah, so she was getting mad because like I could feel her energy. Like once I put two and two together, like the first thing I seen on her like social media, that shit said biggest fuck Libra. I was like, nah. Well, I was about to say I had met the Libra's ex boyfriend, right? That was trying to do some shit behind my back. So come to find out, I guess this bitch like tried to block opportunities for me indirectly while she was blowing up because of something. I don't know. Don't care enough. And I'm just finding out about it 5, 6 years later. And then once I guess God felt like I was equipped enough, God was like, all right, first last name, because I'd be asking God first last name. Go on the person page, I see Libra. I said, all right. Before I even seen the Libra, the biggest fuck tarot reader. Wait, what happened? I thought she was doing. But when I spoke to the person ex boyfriend, the person was like, "Oh yeah, they moved. They not doing music no more. This and that. Now the person, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know the person know that I do intuitive messages and stuff like that. But like he seemed like he still was in communication or has something going on. I honestly don't know because it seemed like he was it would seem like when after having a conversation with me, because I'm not gonna put their business on there out there like that. But basically, mind you, all my stories have a moral to the message. Basically, I spoke to so it's like there's gonna be a situation that happens where you're indirectly going to get justice. It's like everything happens for a reason because I got like 5, 6 years ago, a Libra justice told me, "Hey, there's another Libra doing unjust things." Like what you need to understand about Libra. The reason why I say Libra sun signs is like, is because Libra's polar opposite sign is Aries, unevolved, manipulation, chaos, and lies. All right. So when it comes to Libra sun signs, it's either or. Either they're going to be a balanced Libra, or they're going to be a I'm working on myself Libra, or they're going to be an unevolved Libra that's really actually an Aries, a terrible one. So, so when I got that message 5, 6 years ago, I was like, all right, Libra, bet. Then 5, 6, so 5 years later, I get an opportunity to be in the same room as that same Libra's ex boyfriend. Mind you, I didn't have like a buddy buddy relationship with that person. I just used to work with them at a 9 to 5 before they, you know, did what they were doing, and I was doing what I was doing. And based off the conversation with the ex boyfriend was basically is either one or two situations. Either he's still hung up on his ex, or he's not necessarily hung up on his ex. What it is like he had dreams, aspirations, goals in regards to that relationship, and that person must have fucked him over, or he feels that way. So he was doing something to either get back at her or like to help her or something like that. My whole thing is I'ma love to see how this shit play out because I'ma know because if this nigga was helping directly or indirectly helping this op go against me, mind you, these are two people I knew of in regards to my local industry, but never had no communication with for real, for real. I had more communication with the woman rather than the man. Don't see the woman after working a 9 to 5 with her, going about my life. She went about her life. There's nothing to talk about. Fast forward 5 years later, come across her ex boyfriend, the same boyfriend she was with actually when I knew her at the 9 to 5. Niggas start her ex boyfriend basically directly indirectly told me basically, yeah, she's going against you. I don't even know this woman. I don't know her like that. So it's like sometimes it do be people that you don't even fucking know. Envious, jealous. Mine was yours. You know, that thin line between love and hate. I believe people can't hate other people because if you hate somebody, that means you love them. You just don't know how to work out your emotions for real. But you could, if you really want to, you could. I don't think you could hate somebody. To be honest, in my mind, if you hate somebody that much, get the fuck away from them. Out of sight, out of mind. Boom. You don't gotta hate nobody. Anywho, so I love to see how this play out because this nigga got anything to do with this bitch indirectly or directly trying to fuck with me behind the scenes. That means he about to get fucked up. But this nigga is in closer proximity to what I got going on. So I'm gonna be able to see the destruction like for real. But to be honest, the destruction really gonna go on to that woman. But like I don't know what the fuck they got going on. I don't mind my business. Anyways, merchandise your market. Find a central location for my store so others can come shop. Find a central location for my store so others can come shop. So this is about business. All right. Love life, good. Your romantic life, good. You and your partner are making your own rules to your relationship. Y'all doing what y'all want to do. I receive it. Amen. Howsoever, there's somebody, at least it could be a couple, it could be a woman, a man evolved, either or, vice versa, to the message how it resonates outside of your relationship that have been trying to go against you or your partner in regards to business. This person wanted to take from you. It's like you could, like, either you or your partner, they have their own business, they do shit, they handle business themselves, they stand 10 toes down. 10 10 As an anime character. Your op feel like 10 10. If you ever watch anime, you know who the character 10 10 is. I had seen like this anime review video or response video, and it was talking about the Great War arc from the Naruto, and what the Great War was one of the best series. I ain't gonna hold now. 10 10 is a supporting character on the anime show. She don't get that much screen time. They was joking about like there's like this superpower that was going on in the show where like it put a whole bunch of people to sleep and they was dreaming, they was in dreamland, and niggas was laughing because like the supporting character 10 10, her dreamland, when she was put under that superpower hypnosis, like her dream life was so good, bitch. She was getting everything that she wanted, right? And that's how she found out that somebody had like put a spell on her and hypnotized her ass. Cause she's like, this shit going too good. Her crush started talking to her, getting her gifts. Everybody loved her. They were showing her attention. She was like, this shit don't be going on for real. That's how your op is. Your op is like your op who want to take from you, live your life, be in your skin, where the fuck, and they can't. Like, it's like they want to do all those things, right? But their life ain't life and how your life is life, and that's the main reason why they want what you have. Whether it's like your aura, your essence, your characteristics, your business, like they wanted to copy what you got going on. They want to copy the sauce that you got going on, like I mean, a Flair. I don't know what the fuck they got to do with anything, but they just wanted to be like you, and they could have enlisted like their boyfriend at the time or now, wherever the case may be, to go against you. I'll do this previously because I just once I find out people deception, destruction commences. Anywho's um destruction commences from my ops. As soon as I find out, as soon as I be like, I'd be like, word, no, I'm like, as soon as I be like, God, I understand. You be all right, and then I hear what I gotta hear going on now. Hmm. So this person like, yeah, this person thinks you actually live that life where people love you and you get attention and you get the niggas that you want, or you get the female that you want, and you in the relationship that you want to be in. You just living your life, and they want to know what it felt like to be like that. So they decided they wanted to have the same business as you, or if let's say they want to gossip about you, right? They'll make sure the gossip coincides with what they got going on, or like even if they start to gossip, like they just want to make it seem like y'all got the same shit going on, and that's not what's going on. All right, love messages. Let's get it. Let's get it. Love messages. These love messages in regards to Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, and Capricorn. What you need to know: someone wishes they could attract the kind of relationships you have. Didn't I just say it? Didn't I just say it? This card came out randomly. Didn't I just say it? When I say God is real because you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Now, someone wishes they could attract the kind of relationships you have. So, like, if you're a female and there's another female that wants to dress like you, that wants to talk like you, that wants to um look like you, that wants to have the same business as you, that wants to have the same gossip about you going on about themselves, etc., etc. Who gives a fuck? Like, not me. Um, it's all because of niggas. It's all because of the niggas. It's all because of a man. It's all because of phallic. It's all because of phallic. Phallic. Phallic is all because of phallic. That's all it's about. Because obviously something I'm doing, obviously something like my supporters are doing, that's gained the attention of men naturally. That this, if you're not attracted to men, would you attract the enemy? Destruction. All right, now something about you and your relationship right now. There's something about travel plans for business. Your man might do this for a living, like traveling. You might have a world class traveler on your hands. Mm, that means going to all the vacation spots. Yes. Obviously. Now, for your man might do this for a living, and you might be a woman who doesn't interfere with her man's work. Now, my find this, I'm glad I roll like that honestly because yeah. So there's something going on with somebody from your man's workplace, and it's not what you think. Your man travels for a living, and you might be the type of woman that's like, all right, babe, you traveling for work, you know, get back safely, have fun, enjoy, let a man be in a man's place, let a woman be in a woman's place. That just might be your mentality. There is a man at this man's place of work that's very, very interesting, and not for the right reasons. There's a man at your man's business place of work that wants to like interfere with his business. Like these type of dynamics is always stupid because it's just like if y'all work in the same company, if you work in the same place of work, business, why would you want to go against somebody? And if that's not the case, then it's just like maybe it's a competitor or something like that. Maybe somebody competing for like positions. There might be a man in this man's career, your man's career, take message. How it resonates. There might be a man in this man's career trying to frustrate him or is attracted to your man. All right, that's the second thing we're gonna talk about. There could be a man on a down low, or there could be a man who's of the LGBT community that could be attracted to your man. Um, this man that's working with. All right, I don't know why I'm whispering, but just listen. There's a man at your man's workplace, and he's sexually frustrated because he's attracted to your man that he works with at the workplace. And this man at your man's workplace is attracted to your man and sexually frustrated because he just keeps seeing your man at work and he can't do nothing. He can't make a move or he feels that way. Oh, whispering. But like yeah, so there's a man at your man's workplace that is infatuated, attracted, sexually attracted to your man, and they're feeling sexual tension, but like it's like party of one. It's like that's a personal. What's that thing like? That's a personal problem for them. Like so like because they sexually attracted to your man, like they might try to cause like trouble for him at work. Like you need to focus on more than excuse me. You need to focus on more than yeah. You need to focus on more than extracurricular activities right now. So like if you're the type of woman you're dating somebody, this could be vice versa, man and female. You're the type of woman you're dating somebody and you know like y'all both might have a lot of stuff to do got going on. You need to focus on what your man got going on, whether if it's him or his surroundings, like that, something like that. Vice versa, a man to woman, woman to man, that you're dating. You need to see what they got going on around them because it's something about like you might be, you know, you might be able to let your partner just like go out and do certain things, and you're not like nagging him. You're not his mom, obviously. You're not nobody mama. You're not nobody's son mama, unless you are. But like, um, you might just let your man, do what he got to do. And you don't like really be on it. Like you're not like dropping air tags on him and like God is like all these activities you be doing throughout the day, and you I don't know, it's about maybe like about communication, because it's like God, like you need to focus on more than extracurricular activities. What is these extracurricular activities though? What does that mean? It's like God trying to say like you're not focusing on your man as much as you should be, and it's just like, what does that mean? But it's not bad necessarily. Or that's how your man feels. Your man might want more attention from you. Your man might view you as unbothered, negligent to the relationship. So he might act out occasionally. So dramatic. So dramatic. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Like, ooh, a man who shows his emotions just in a more, in a different kind of way. Am I? Um, Either you have a man that's very vocal about. I just got a message that said elegant. Um, Something about your. You know how you have something about the senses, 1 through 5 is very significant. The five senses. Your man might be vocal about him being unbothered by your negligence of him in a relationship, or that's how they're feeling. They might be verbal about it, or they might just like do random tantrums, outbursts. Hashtag where is your focus? That's the real question, because like if your man is all right, so like all right, this has nothing to do with relationships, but let's just hear me out. So I ain't gonna say I'm beefing with this person. A lot of times y'all hear me down here and I'll be talking about that previous Sagittarius friend, but it's good for morals of stories. So like obviously I don't with her no more, right? So for the longest time, because it's a lot of backstory on backstory on backstory. This very much a lot of reasons why I'm not no longer friends with that Sagittarius woman. However, certain things be going on, and I just be like, this seems like it's more of like a spiritual thing going on, like not spiritual marriage for me, but like, so I'm like, what the going on for real? So like, the other day I was just out and about. I know this person that lived in a particular area. I'm not in that area. I see her, so I'm like, oh, she moved. I'm just like, dang. Um, and like I seen her from a distance, and I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I don't think she see me. So like, where the fuck? I would have. So I came to the side that she was at because I had to go in that direction to get to where I was going. I had to go past that. I had to go like around, like I had to I didn't go where she was, but I had to go past it. Like, so, anywho's, so I was just thinking to myself like, I don't think she see me, but come to find out she did see me, because like I kind of was looking like, is that person? Now in my mind previously it was just like, man, I'm fuck with that person. Da, 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 da. But like, I just came to a place in my life where I was like, I just don't give a fuck that much to like hate somebody, be upset with somebody, because all you gotta do is just like, if they're no good for you, let them go, kick them out your life. Simple. So I just kind of, I didn't care, but I just kind of look. I'm like, because I'm like, is that person? And then when I went to turn around and look to go see if it was her, she was supposed to be like going down some stairs, but she had turned around to look and see what I like, to look to see if I was looking at her the whole time. So she knew. So I'm just like, and I knew when I seen that person, I'm like, I know something's going on, because I only see this person every time something specific goes on. Like, I'm just like, all right. But the reason I'm saying all this is because like before I seen this person, right, as I was like approaching the person kind of previously, there was this couple in like a parking lot of her, behind her home. Before, like literally before I walked up to her, there was this couple in the parking lot, and like I don't know if it was a dyke and a woman, or if it was like just a heavy set dyke looking man. It ain't me, bitch. I don't know if it was a dyke woman with another woman in a relationship, or it was like a dyke looking man with a woman. But all I know was the dyke looking person was like holding the woman's shoulders and was like shaking her, just shaking her, just shaking her, trying to get her attention. This bitch was looking at me from a distance, like, and I was like, like honestly, in my mind, I'm just having like this moral dilemma because I'm like, am I supposed to help this person? Do they need help? Are they joking? Like what's going on? But like when I say this person, this dyke, who is this dyke or this dyke looking man was just shaking the fuck out this woman. She was not giving a fuck. She was just like looking like, are you done? Are you finished? And then like right after that, boom, I see this person like literally like not even 1 minute later previously, and I was just like, yeah, I'm getting the fuck up out of here because I don't know what the fuck going on. So it's like, where is your focus? Like somebody could be trying to get your attention. It could be a dyke. It could be a heavier set man. Um, been trying to get your attention, but your focus is on something else. Your op can't compete with you because they're gay. And that's not to be offensive to anybody. This is legit. You could be heterosexual, and the person who's trying to doppelganger you, whatever you want to call it, clone you, trying to be like you, act like you had the same business as you, they're gay and you're heterosexual. So it's like, what are you really competing against? This person, all right, this person outside your relationship that just been trying to do shit directly and indirectly to you in a negative intent. This person could have had a boyfriend, could have had a man, got out of the relationship with that man, and tried to do the same shit she was doing with her boyfriend with a dyke now, or a gay person. They have the LGBT community now. So like when this bitch had a man, they was plotting on you. When this bitch left men to be with women and dykes or whatever the fuck you want to call it, they was still trying to plot against you. But the thing is, them plotting against you is part of the reason why your enemy, and their boyfriend or their man had broke up. Because this man, whatever he was helping with, directly and indirectly to go against you while dating that said woman who's your op and enemy, it cost them their relationship. Because like that's what they started bonding off of. But that man wanted more. And that woman was just too focused on you and what you got going on. So that was a turn off. So he left. So this woman, your enemy, started dating women. So when she started dating women, she didn't want the same result, or maybe she was or wasn't thinking that way. She didn't want the same result as what happened with the man, but she still wanted to enlist that person, the LGBT community or this dyke, to help go against you and plot. But they had to do it in a way where they don't seem obsessed, but they are. So this person they dating now, who's of the LGBT community, who could be a dyke, is just like, yo, like, what's wrong with you? What's going on? What you keep doing? What you like? This person be acting secretive. Like this your enemy could be dating this dyke or this person in the LGBT community, and this person in the LGBT community could think like your enemy is cheating on them, or, like, but like it's like on some funny shit. Like this like you don't even know none of this is going on, by the way. So this is a situation where like your enemy, they just get sudden urges like, let me go see what they doing on social media. But like they gotta play it cool because they don't want their significant other to know they obsessed with you, right? Might just not know about you dated before. So this person was like either got multiple phones. This person like goes to certain parts of their home or certain areas to go view your content, what you got going on. This is the type of because the first scenario I seen in my mind is like, you know, like how they be doing those like phone challenges, tests or whatever like that, and they take the phone, they run, and they go into the bathroom. I'm seeing like your your enemy taking their own phone, going to the bathroom, locking themselves in there to go watch your social media and what you got going on. And then like I just see like their LGBT lover or this dyke banging on the bathroom door, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? The dyke, the LGBT lover that this person is dating, your enemy, your opposite dating, and is thinking that they're cheating on them, but no, they're secluding themselves in isolation to watch your shit. Not narrating it, it sounded funny at first, but not narrating it, it sounds actually like pathetic. All right. Now back to the love messages. Now you and your man feels neglected. He might vocalize this, or he might just throw tantrums when he's feeling neglected by you. He feels like you got a lot going on. He might have a lot going on. He might just want you to ease up on this you got going on so you can attend more to him. He wants to know where your focus is at. What got you so captivated that you're not showing him as much attention that he would like. He want to know where your focus is at is in regards to relationship. There's something about you knowing that your man likes to withhold to make you act out of character. I had to 2D catch your message. I had a dream, and there's a man and a woman going two different directions. This could be going on with your enemy. Like, your enemy could be leaving a relationship, being left in a relationship, vice versa. Not with us. All right. But in the dream, the 2D catch your message. This man and this woman was going two different directions. The woman was leaving out the room, so it's like this woman wanted to leave a situation. The man was coming into the room, and this could have something to do with sexual activity, like your man might come home, and then you have an activity to do, or you got an event to go to, something at the same time. You know, traditionally, you know, the man gets back home from work, a woman gets him his dinner, make sure the bath is. We in 2026. I'm not saying that's not applicable because that's very nice. Howsoever, this could be a more modernized relationship where the man and the woman both got things going on. Maybe y'all work schedules is different. Maybe your man works in the morning. Maybe you work evening and nights. So it's like spending that quality time is very significant. Something about Sagittarius, very significant. Pay attention to travel. Something about parenting. I don't know. Maybe your man is thinking about having a family, kids with you, but he's trying to figure out how it's gonna happen with y'all schedules. I don't know. What you need to know about 2D catch your message is that when the woman was trying to leave, I don't know if she wanted to stop having sex with the man. I don't know if she wanted to like leave the situation, the relationship. This man literally like grabbed this bag and just threw a whole bunch of shit on the table, like, and just looked at the woman. And the woman just started tripping. Thanks for Fiesta. I am cool. For Fiesta, are you a guy? So like, so like, this one of them situations, like your man is a character. Oh my gosh, this man talk as a character. This type of man, like, he won't he might not express himself. He might not express himself like, oh, you babe, you make me feel this way and this and that. He might just be like, he type like, just look at you like this, or like one of those, like just out of no, like just random. Or you might perceive like him acting out as random or saying anything about this scenario is random. And it's like, but the thing is, there's a scenario where like maybe you learn from earlier on in the relationship that your man is prone to throw tantrums. One of his tantrums is withholding. So if you are a woman that receives allowance and gifts and things from your man, this man I'm talking about right here is the type that like he loves to do those things for you, but when you're not doing something or he feels like he's being reciprocated in a certain type of way for his wants and needs, he's gonna withhold those allowances, those things, those gifts to get your attention. This might even have a correlation with your sex life. All right, and he knows once you withhold, you then go into your masculine energy. Oh, all right. Now this is interesting because feminines are always in feminine energy, regardless of how you are. You're feminine. You might have more masculine than others. Take the message that resonates. I don't like that energy that just try to come up in here. Mm-mm. Excuse me, y'all. This man that likes to withhold, even though that's a control tactic, obviously. Hmm. He likes to see his woman in masculine energy to see that she cares. There's a man that likes to see his woman curse him out. Yeah, throw shit. Make a scene. Now, that could be a preference for any type of man, but to be honest, hopefully it's not like too masculine because that could be hinting towards that person's sexuality. But like I said, that's why I gave you that moral message. Another story, it could be different scenarios going on. Same message will resonate for you. All right, final messages. Thank you, God, for the educators who teach on your behalf. Amen. I received it. Blessed overflow card. So those morals of story times I just gave in between the messages are very, very significant. Protection, money. Just your enemy, your op didn't want you to go somewhere. Go. All right, all right. Justice. Your enemy, your op. This could be in between. This justice you're gaining. Amen. I receive it. This justice you're gaining is within the current previous 5 to 6 years. There's somebody who's been playing around in the background of your energy within the previous 5 to 6 years. You're getting your justice from the situation and may not receive it. There's something about a business endeavor. Now, this person who's been playing your energy, this is not somebody you dated. This could be somebody you used to be friends with. This could be somebody you was cordial with. You didn't even kick it with them like that. You could have been in a similar career field. Ford Fiesta, no thank you. I don't want that car. I want the car of my choice. Do you drive that car, Ford Fiesta, that you put in the comment section? Anywho's, this previous friend, your op, your enemy, whoever this person is, in regards to your career field, this person, excuse me, something about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus, because money is in the situation. You're gonna get some money from the situation. So you getting money, your business thriving, your relationship being good is your justice in the situation. Obviously, your enemy is not receiving any justice in those type of situations. That's 3 situations right there that your enemy is being attacked at this moment. So I said Taurus with finances. Virgo, Capricorn, very significant. A mother and a father. Something about mother and father, co-parenting, single parents, very significant. Something about some money. Your opposite enemy was working with somebody directly, indirectly, whether the person knew or not. It's something like some sort of mentorship situation. Like you're supposed to have somebody advocate for you, help you in some sort of way. This person tried to like go behind your back and either work with this person or was trying to like not give you a recommendation, something like that. But some way, somehow, you're going to get money out the situation and you may not receive it. But your enemy about to get fucked up and may not receive it. The four leadership styles card came out. It says authority, compliance, clubs, improvised, and teams. Something about groups of people, networking, connections. Four leadership styles. This the leadership. All right, so I said Virgo, Capricorn. I said single parents or co-parenting. Something about money is very significant. There's gonna be a payout to the person receiving justice. The opposite enemies is getting fucked up. I said that the opposite enemy tried to use people directly or indirectly who are supposed to advocate for you and help you, try to use these people against you. It took about 5 to 6 years to get this freaking justice. Authority compliance sets rules. Clubs pertain to comfortable work. The improvise use minimum effort. Teams manage men with relations and trust. You're related to somebody, or you're going to be related to somebody who is going to help you come into some money. Your work life, your career might coincide with your partner. There's something about groups of people being involved in your career rather than your personal life, to be honest. Whatever y'all do for work is considered to you pretty comfortable, pretty easy. I'm hearing casual, like casual Fridays, casual Mondays, casual Fridays. Close friends. Something about your sister is very significant. Or your in-law. Basically, what I'm getting for this, like some people just think you just got it too easy. But if it was so easy, why they can't do what you do? Period. Period. All right, y'all. That's the message. It's Multimedia 7, and I'll see y'all on Tuesday.